I recently was defrauded by somebody in my company, and I had to take them to court and got a judgment against them in small claims court for fraud. But they turned around and filed for bankruptcy. So now I'm fighting them in bankruptcy court. And I also suffered some injuries. It's more mental than physical. It's affected my sleep, having to learn the legal system and also, learn how to be a pro se lawyer. And I've had to take medication for it. I was just wondering if there's any recourse for the mental inconvenience it's caused me.
If I could, a quick question, Blake. Marty, did they commit a crime? Did they defraud you illegally? Do you think they committed a crime or just kept money they owed you without any names or anything? Can you be any more specific?
Yes, sir. It was all the elements of fraud were there. I have evidence, and it's definitely a fraud case.
All right. Okay. And you know what? We don't think about it sometimes, but when something bad happens and you're annoyed by it, it can make you lose sleep, and that's a shame.
It can, and a lot of times the exact same injuries that Marty you're talking about, people don't think about. It's some people may think of them as secondary injuries, but a lot of times they end up being the major injuries, the emotional or mental, psychological issues. Marty, let me first direct you to contact an attorney to discuss these issues, because there are a lot of issues going on here that I think you need to speak with someone for an extended period of time beyond our show. I would say this, though, just based off what you told me, it may be a situation that if you've already filed a lawsuit for these fraudulent actions and you've already gotten a judgment, then any injuries that you sustain as a result of the fraudulent action, you may be foreclosed now from making a claim for those because you actually already have a judgment on that. But you need to talk with an attorney about that specific issue. As far as collecting on debt, it's an issue now that it's in bankruptcy, so you're sort of standing in line with other creditors there. But for anybody there that has a judgment, there are attorneys that deal with collecting on judgments and things of that nature. So if you're out there and you've got an issue like that, contact someone. There are people that specialize in that area. But Marty, especially for you, contact an attorney, because just based off these simple issues, there may not be any more recourse, but talk with someone and make sure you tell them all the facts involved and let them give you their opinion after hearing everything.